what's up? Nice to see you. I hope you have noticed the complete makeover that the stream has gone through. I've been studying, I've heard what you guys have said about the stream and how it seemed a little bit laggy, and I know we were missing a few things, like the new follower alerts. I wanted to do something fun in the stream. So I have started a webcam goal right here. And as you can see this little TV here, it says this is where my webcam will go when we reach 100 followers. And here's the goal, we're at 29 out of 100. So my challenge to you guys is once we reach 100 followers, I promise I will get that webcam set up and I will be doing it for close-ups on the PC. For PC streaming, which, now that I have all this set up, I actually find that I enjoy streaming on the computer actually a lot, so you'll be seeing more of that for sure. I will be branching out in other games, not sure what yet, so if you have an opinion, go ahead and leave it in the comments, or message me, or tweet me, or whatever. As you can see, here is my Twitter account, at dangerous_idea. You can also see my YouTube here, which I started today. It's also Dangerous Idea, no underscore though. We will be posting the streams on there for this war of mine, as well as some of the others. So certainly look at it and let me know what you think. So we are going to go ahead and get started. We're going to finish the walkthrough we were doing. Of course, anytime that you join here, feel free to join the chat. You will see the chat down in the bottom right hand corner if people talk. That way, if you're watching this on YouTube, you kind of understand my random dialogue. You know, I'm not talking to myself. If somebody in the chat is asking me a question, you will see it. So, and then you can feel free to leave a comment if you have other questions or message me. I'd be happy to hear from all you guys. Okay, so looks like the night was calm, which is awesome, and Katya had been searching for supplies and brought some interesting things. Looks like we have some cigarettes, we have some coffee, tons of medication parts, weapon parts, water, and then construction supplies. So that looks pretty good. Oh, and we are on day 11. Don't have any complaints here. I apologize. It takes me a little bit to switch games here and see what I have going on. It is an odd numbered day, so in order to try to stock up on some food, I'm only letting them eat every other day. It actually takes 3 days for them to get super hungry. So nobody eats today. So everyone that's been up all night goes straight to bed. So that's Katya, obviously, and Erica, who was standing guard. Sveta, she was asleep last night, so she doesn't get to go to sleep again. First things first, let's go ahead and check the radio and see what we have going on here. La, 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 la. I love this game. I love this game, and so excited to be able to play it on here with you guys.
Spray this, drive that, wear this, shave that.
Be a man.
If you need to be told how to be a man, Taco Bell's triple steak stack isn't for you. Steak, steak, and more steak with cheese. Only at Taco Bell.
Okay, I apologize about that, guys. I forgot to change the game that I was playing on my Twitch channel, so I did that really quick. I'm sorry, I know I probably lagged you a little bit or paused. I apologize. Hopefully the rest of the time will be fine from now on, so I really do apologize. This is only my second week of streaming, and that's the one thing that I forget to do half the time, so... Okay, smooth sailing from here. So, we are happy to announce it's getting warmer. That is something new. You can see it's up here. The temperature should continue to rise in the upcoming days. This may bring some relief to the citizens of Pogoren, so let's hope so. That actually makes me really happy to hear. That's our music channel. The city today, coffee is becoming less and less available in the besieged city of Pogoren. The prices of coffee on the black market are expected to rise. So this tells us that while it's not super highly valuable quite yet, the value of coffee in trade will rise. So if we find coffee, we should take it back, stockpile it, so we have a little bit extra that we can trade with. If Katya doesn't drink it all first. Radio 1, we interrupt our broadcast to inform you of a tragic incident. This morning, a mortar shell exploded in the marketplace, killing over 60 people and wounding many more. So that sucks. I'll go back to the classical music, because it makes everybody happy. Alright, and then... I'm gonna go check the building supplies here, see if we can make anything important. I always like to be self-sufficient, so I tend to like build. So I do see we don't have any fuel, but we really don't have a ton of parts either. So before I go ahead and make fuel, I'm going to check and make sure I don't have any saw blades, don't have a crowbar, I don't have a hatchet. I have one lockpick, one shovel, one knife. Kind of want to make a hatchet, not gonna lie. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna make a hatchet. That way I can break down things in this house like this here for wood and fuel, and this as well as the desk and over here, that desk. So once I make this, it will allow me to get a lot more wood and fuel, so I don't have to waste wood turning it into fuel. And it's actually surprisingly helpful. You can also take it to any place that you scavenge and do the same thing there. So, but by breaking down stuff in the house, you can see this has now shown up, this icon. I don't have to carry it, so I don't have to waste time scavenging it. So I had her open the door, but I'm not going to have her go talk to him quite yet, because I actually want Katya to do that. I don't know if you noticed, but Katya's skills, she has bargaining skills, so she gets much more for less from this guy. She did go to bed early, so I'm expecting her to wake up soon, and as soon as she does, she's going to go trade. I opened the door so the guy would stay, but I'm going to wait till she gets up. So as you can see, I tore that down with my hatchet, and I got 3 things of wood, and I got 3 things of fuel, so that's perfect. The smaller things, obviously, you get less wood and fuel for than the bigger things. That's just kind of logical. I'm gonna have her just start tearing everything down. Now it is 1:20 in the afternoon. Oh, look who's awake. And grab that. See, this time we got 7 and 4, so it really depends on the size of the item. Which is kind of cool. I mean, they put enough thought into it to make it remotely realistic, so that's good. And Erica, please go put some wood in the fire. We don't want anyone to freeze to death. We did have somebody freeze to death a couple days ago, and I'm not sure why, because it wasn't really that cold, so that was kind of confusing. We lost Marin that way. I was actually kind of upset about it, because I really like Marin. He is a handyman, and he uses less parts when he makes things, and I find that to be, like, really, really, really helpful. So I was kind of bummed. But what are you going to do about it, right? I mean, there's not much we can do about that. So, I'm looking at what he has here. Filters would be helpful. Parts we actually really need. These we need. We definitely need bullets. Can't really make our own yet. At least what we need usually isn't expensive. These components are usually pretty cheap. can we give him? Obviously, we don't have that much. Oh, we don't have any ammunition. My goodness. That's terrible. I can't believe I didn't notice that. Okay, so we can give him this pure alcohol, which usually has pretty good trade value. That's a broken shotgun. I don't really care for shotguns, to be honest. I prefer the long range of an assault rifle. So I probably will trade that, but I might want to fix it first so it's more valuable. Let's see here. What else? Now I just kind of start evening things out. I'd say 15 is a nice round number. So I'm not going to get any of those since I'm trading those away. Don't really need sugar. Something small that he would let us have. Let's see. Definitely not a filter. What about a cigarette? That would make somebody happy. Yeah. Oh, we can have one. It's alright. I'll take what I can get. One cigarette is better than no cigarettes. So, I'm gonna have her search and then tear down some more stuff. It's 2:50. We have till 8 o'clock, so I still have some time. Looks like that can be destroyed. Other than that, we have up there. And these other things I don't really want to destroy yet. I kind of would like to keep them around because they're comfort-based things. Anything else we need? I would kind of like... I'm gonna trade this. Oh my goodness, and I have 3 of those. Trade one of those. It is totally okay to trade medicines, especially if you have quite a few like I do. I'm not quite sure how I got them. Must have been from scavenging. I must have hit a good place in the last playthrough or so. Oh, it won't do. Try harder. Well, I will take a thing of coffee because one of my girls really likes coffee. And I'll take that. And I know I feel like, oh man, can't take those. Well, let's see. Can I at least get some wood? No. What about these? No. So I don't really think we're gonna get anything else out of him, to be honest. Welcome to the stream, guys. Feel free to join in on the conversation if you have any questions or if you just want to chat. I'm all ears. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. I feel like it's a good trade. And say goodbye. Bye-bye. I hope the snipers don't see you too, because you actually brought kind of good stuff. Scully down again. And what else? Oh yeah. So we're breaking down stuff inside here. So that we can get wood and consumables, which fuel in this case. I don't want to waste space. I don't have very much space on the characters, and I don't want to waste it with wood. I mean, you only get 2 per space, and it's not worth it. Keeping the temperature up. I'm gonna see if she can build anything. We did build a hatchet. Wood and supplies are important, so... I hope we managed to keep it warm here. Well, I'd say it's pretty warm, honey. I think you're gonna be fine. What can we do? Fortunately, we don't have enough for... Why don't we have enough for the M4 store? Oh! I see, electric parts. No? So... 2 out of 15 and 4 out of 7. We actually have enough for the door. I don't know why it's not popping up. I bet you it's because we have to board everything up first. So let's go ahead and work on boarding some stuff up. It's 6:10. We might be able to get it done before 8. I'm not sure. If we can, that would be awesome. Awesome sauce. Okay. Some extra stuff. So I think we've broken everything down in this house that we can. We can take the hatchet with us, though. Hey, Mike, what's up, man? Nice to see you. What do you think of the stream? What do you think of the makeover? Is it good? You guys like it? hope you like it. And I hope it's streaming a little smoother too. I've been doing a lot of studying on the it's really different, isn't it? You like it? I'm so nervous. You guys like it? Oh, it's nighttime. Okay, so the flats only have some weapons. I really don't want to go to the quiet house. I feel really bad stealing from old people, but the military outpost is super dangerous. Alright, semi-detached house. Half of it is a ruin, but there are people living in the other half. They don't seem friendly. At night you can sometimes hear shots fired from there. We could probably scour the abandoned part for supplies if we manage to sneak past the inhabited part. Looks kind of hungry. Oh, it does fit the game. Actually, that's why I went with a black and white background. It's just a brick wall. But I thought the black and white would work. It's harder to see, but oh, is it because the game's not big enough? I was hoping with the chat that I would be able to have you guys go and make it all full screen so you can take the chat out of there and that will make the picture bigger because now you can see the chat in the thing. But I don't know. We'll see. I do have a little room to make it bigger, so I will try to do that tonight, so it'll be a little easier for you guys to watch, for those of you that are watching on your phones or on tablets or things like that. I'll see if I can make that a little bigger. I know I have a little bit of space around there to do that, so no worries, man. Would that make it better? Okay, so because I've played this before, I know that I can't get to the other side of the detached house without a saw blade, and I don't have one, so I'm not going to waste time going there when I know I'm not going to be able to get anything. Or not much of anything anyway. School has been shelled, most of the cellars have collapsed, so it might be a good idea to bring a shovel and maybe some other tools. They say homeless people have taken refuge. You can probably put it more down and right a tiny bit left. And up, and then it might be big. Yeah, I'm totally seeing extra space here. I guess you guys can't see my mouse because I'm on my second monitor, but I totally see extra space. It can go up, it can go to the left, it can go down, and it can go to the right for sure. So yeah, I will work on making it bigger. Also, you went to Sniper Junction yesterday to get to cover since I don't need a piston helm. Guess what I did? What'd you do? What'd you do? We're gonna go to the school today, guys, and I'm gonna send Katya. It's safe. So wait, what am I doing? She's gonna guard because Erica's way tougher than Sveta or whatever. And I do need a shovel. I'm gonna take a lockpick as well. Hopefully I don't really need to use it. You were waiting for the shot so you could run to cover. You got impatient and ran and got shot. It only did slight damage. Okay, what's she say here? I heard they had classes when the shelling started. Poor kids. Yeah. So I have run through this area before, so I'm kind of familiar with what's safe, what's not safe, where people are and where people aren't. So if I kind of run through this a little quicker, that's why. Certainly if you have any questions, ask. You can write it in the comments, you can tweet me, you can do it on YouTube, anything like that. So this first area is going to be our stash point. So right now I'm clearing everything out, taking everything to the stash point. We really just need components at this point. So you saved the man, got back, 1 survivor left, 2 died by winter, and it was on the run fast left. Run fast. Oh, Pavle? Pavle is the one who runs fast? My goodness, what'd they all bail for? 1 survivor left? Why'd they leave? Were they depressed, or what's the story behind that? You won 2 games? Awesome, man. Awesome. Did you win the games? Did you survive them with the same people you started out with? Or did you lose some? Or... You killed 2 lovers? Oh, were those the old people? You did not kill the old people. Alright, so materials are awesome. We need materials. We don't really need wood as much as we need components, but we're taking it all to the stash, just to make things quicker. Those of you that have watched previous playthroughs, you guys can attest that it really is, or you can witness that it really is quicker this way. We've got Pixel Piracy and Spec Ops. Huh. Pixel Piracy and Spec Ops the line? What are you talking about right now? So this door is barred. That's why we can't go through it, but it's barred on the other side. I wish it were barred on this side, and then I would totally just run through there. People in the house, but near the shelter. Huh. I'm not going to clear this rebel up here because I don't need to. I can just climb on the outside here and get up there instead, so why, waste time and ruin your shovel even more when you don't have to. I mean, those things do break after a while, so... Alright, we're unbarring this door. Again, we just want to be able to access everything. That way we can make a clean run later. Some more parts, some wood. We do need electric parts and stuff, so really appreciate finding those, because I feel like later those are difficult to find. So you panicked and left. Aw, did you mean to kill them? Alright, so we have a full backpack, so let's run back and drop this stuff off. Really, this area that we have to search is not too big, to be honest. It has a lot of good supplies. If you're willing to steal from people, it has, like, vegetables and things like that. But overall, it's not really a huge area. The rest of the stuff here. We're gonna hop up onto the roof because there's usually one pile up here. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else. Nope. And I don't think she can jump off and down there either. I think I tried that once and it didn't work. Hop down here. So we have the roof and we have this top story done. You were cornered and he had a knife. It was too slow. I hit him. But it was worth it. It was worth it. What'd you get from him? We're gonna unbar the door over here. It is 2:10. We only have till 4:59, so we do have to be careful and kind of watch the clock. But even if it were 4:59 right now, I'm still happy with what we've gotten. Can I pick that up? Kinda. What'd you get from him, Mike? Oh, one piece of wood in that pile. That was worth it. Okay. Man, I ate at Red Lobster tonight, guys. I'm so full, but it was so good. Okay. So, it's 3 a.m. We have a couple hours almost left. So we're gonna go down here a little bit to see what we can find. Usually we do need a saw to get through there, which I kind of knew. Oh, there's some coffee. That's always good. Our people are happy when they have coffee. A lot of mine stuff. I mean, a lot of nice stuff, or... Now, there are people down here, but I read the description. I know that in this playthrough they're all kind of homeless people, and they don't hurt you. They took my food again. This poor guy. Yeah, you can always count on friends. I feel so bad for him. His friends stole all of his food. Now he's gonna, like, starve. What's that sound? It's me, yo. I'm gonna unlock this. I think there's stuff here. I did have a lot of food, not a lot of materials. There's no one guarding my stuff. Oh, yeah. Hey, in those instances when no one's left home, I know, just take this. I found that it's best to take stuff with you. Like, if you only have a few things of food, take all that food with you, to be honest. Run to the exit, run to the exit. I don't know if she's gonna make it out in time, but even if she doesn't, we'll be fine. I at least have, like, a ton of medicine right now, so totally worth it. Yeah, she's not gonna make it. But that's okay. She's got medicine and stuff, which will be worth it. 450, so 459. The dawn has caught Katya, and it will be harder to return. That's okay. Sometimes they come back slightly wounded when this happens, but usually it's not.